You ever set for yourself a personal development goal like, hey, I want to do so much in business this year, or I want to achieve this level of success? Maybe it was a New Year's resolution. And then if you've gone after it, have you achieved it? By the way, I'm Pete Mitchell. I'm the founder of AI Lead Automation. And I bring up this question because it was my pastor who brought this up to us. And it really made me think. And I was like, okay, so a number of years ago, this is 2019, I decided, hey, you know what? I want to lose weight. And I had spent my life morbidly obese. And I was like, I'm going to do this. I ended up losing 120 pounds, all of it naturally. That's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. And here's the interesting thing. When I lost all that weight, I wasn't satisfied. I was like, back in college, I was lifting a lot of weight. I mean, I think I'd like to get big again, but this time with muscle, and I'd like to hit some of those goals. And so I started putting on weight the good way, right? Going to the gym, putting on muscle, things like that. And I was like, you know what? I'm still not satisfied. I think what I'd really like to do is I'd like to get into a powerlifting competition, and I want to see if I can get back up to what I used to be in college. Now, I'm 48 years old today, so it's been a long time since I was in college. But here I am, 48 years old, and today, I can bench press 375 pounds, I can deadlift 500, I can squat 425. Now for a 48-year-old, that's pretty good. But I'm not satisfied. I'm like, man, I'd really like to hit 405 on bench, I'd like to hit 450 on squat, and I'd really like to hit 600 on deadlift. See, here's the point. If you set yourself a goal, a self-improvement goal, and let's say you actually achieve it, you're not satisfied. Let's say your goal is, hey, I want to do 12 transactions this year. I want to do one a month, because you're in a market where you do one a month, you're making some pretty good money. And then you hit it. Well, you're not satisfied. So you're like, hey, you know what? I want to do 18. I want to do 24. I want to do 36. I mean, I've got clients who are doing 65, 150. It's all over the place, right? But here's the one common denominator. They're never satisfied. Just like I'm never satisfied, because you have this idea that if you hit this goal, you're going to be happy. You're going to be satisfied with hitting that goal. The reality is you're not happy. You're not satisfied when you hit the goal. It's one of those unique conditions, and I'd never thought about it until my pastor pointed that out. You're never happy. You're never satisfied. It's like you got this hole in you that you're trying to fill with stuff, whether it's, hey, my goal is I want to drive a Ferrari, I want to own that Ferrari, I want to own that house, I want to do this thing, I want to do that next thing. And then when we actually achieve it, we're not happy. We're not satisfied. Here's the change that you can make is if you say, you know what, those things are great. Sure, I'd like to hit that stuff. But instead of how can I be the best me I can be, how can I be of the best servant to others? How can I add value to others? Like in your business, instead of, hey, I want to hit 36 transactions or 65 or 102, whatever that is, how can I be a better value to not just my clients and my prospects, to the people that cross my path? I can't tell you how many times I'm talking to agents who are like, oh, these leads are horrible. These are horrible leads. These people aren't ready to buy right now. And then they totally drop them. Can you be of value to that person? Can you help them reach the point to where they could invest in real estate for themselves? Whether it's buying their first home or a first rental property. Can you show them, hey, these are some strategies to help get your credit in order, and be with them along the way? Like, can you create that kind of value? Because here's the deal. When you start creating that kind of value, and not just for your clients, and not just for the people who can buy today, but the people that can buy tomorrow, do you have any idea what that does for your business? I mean, it's going to do tremendous volume for you. In fact, there's a great survey out there. There's this company, and basically they went back to everybody that they generated leads for 18 months later, and they said, did you buy this product? And it didn't matter what the product was. It could have been, a tennis racket. It could have been anything that someone had inquired about. And did they buy? And what they found was that 52% of the people ended up buying from somebody, but not usually the person who generated the lead, or the lead was generated for, I should say. Now that's really, really interesting. 52% ended up buying, but not from the person who generated the lead. Why? Well, they found that only 15% I should say, bought within the first 90 days after the lead was generated. That means the other 85% of the people who ended up buying the product or service ended up doing it after 90 days. Like when you generate a lead, how long do you follow up with them before you go, this is a bad lead, and you're off to the next? Statistically speaking, from all the people I've worked with, people give up really, really quick. The majority of them give up extremely quick. But what if they had the mindset of, how can I be of value to this person who may not qualify today, but how can I start pointing them in the right direction? And occasionally just checking in with them. Hey, you know what? I pointed you in this direction. Were you able to take those steps? Were you able to start doing that credit cleanup? Were you able to start doing this, that, or the next thing? Do you know what that would do for your business if you started picking up that other 85% of the business that is going to end up buying? It would be incredible. They actually found in real estate, it was about 50% ended up buying or selling their home after a lead was generated, but it wasn't 18 months later, it was 12 months later. So the timeline's a little bit condensed in real estate, but it doesn't matter because most people quit following up. So my point with this is simply, what value can you bring to the marketplace? Like the reason why I do these videos and all the marketing videos and I'm putting out all this content for free is I am trying to help people, knowing that by helping them, I'm creating a bond, I'm creating a connection, and some of them are going to want the help that me and my company do. Others aren't, and that's okay. Because I'm also helping the world, if you will, by helping people get more business. If you want to see what we do at AI Lead Automation, check us out, agentfollowupai.com. I got a great little video there. It's going to walk you through our whole system. If you're interested in it, great, we can talk. If you're not interested, you're going to learn some great ideas that you can take and apply to your business, and it'll help you. But again, just ask yourself, what value can I provide to others? Not even clients, not prospects, not just leads, but to others. What's the value that I can start providing to people? And that's when you're going to start seeing a huge benefit, a huge bump in your business. I'm Pete Mitchell. Thanks for watching this video.